Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are going to be continuing our Wixo series. So I said I might continue it yesterday, or last episode, and we're continuing it. Yeah! So this was where we left off. You can see this is its own country. And the orange actually has quite a lot of land. This is the orange Crimean team. So, remember that purple team from earlier? It was the first civilization and team to be made in this series. And today a little something special is going to happen with it. So yeah, what's going to happen next is the red team is going to have a lot of development because, well, they need a lot of time to develop, and not much of the orange. They don't know that these guys have independence. There's not much people living on like this area that borders the red team, so they don't know that the red team is really its own country. So, especially like the president or the dictator, I guess, of the orange Crimean team, it definitely doesn't know that they exist. It's like, okay, yeah, that's all our land. Or actually, no, they don't even know that that land exists. As in, they don't know that it's, that people live in it. So, these guys, alright, so these guys are gonna expand a bit more like down here and make this area thicker so that they can, more people can be packed in this part that borders the ocean, or the part that borders the Black Sea. So, they don't really send out explorers, but they send out people to set up some base in, like, this area so that more people can live, because their population is really booming. They have really good economy from, like, fishing, and they're doing quite well. So, this is now all inhabited by the, let's call it, Red Black Sea team, I guess. Yeah, Red Black Sea team. We'll just call it the Black Sea team. So, then what the oranges do, they finally actually take over this land. So it's now owned by them. They explore a bit more as well. So they send out some explorers. Let's go up here. And now they have like all of this explored. It's quite a lot. And then they inhabit it. And now there's actually population that's belonging to the orange team up here. So they are doing pretty good. But then, by the way, this is kind of more realistic than the actual YAAAAAAAAAAAY Pro series. So what they do, the orange, well, they don't do anything, but nature does a little something, and nature pulls up and they decide, yo, it's time for an earthquake. So yeah, an earthquake happens, and that happens right about or the earthquake happens right about here. So now there's an earthquake right there. And because there's an earthquake on sea, this isn't gonna go well. This dark blue is gonna be like tsunami. So a tsunami is sent out over here, and one over here just goes down here. Okay. Down here. Now, it hits this area and this land, and it's about time that we introduce a new civilization. And this will be the pink Turkish team. So yeah, it's discovered because of the tsunami. I mean, these guys don't know about them, but we're introducing it now that the tsunami hit over here. So, this is the civilization over here. It's looking, I mean, it's bigger than the original purple. And what these guys do, what the heck? And what these guys do, they immediately, without even like having to really explore the area, they just keep inhabiting more and more over here. And then a wild invention happens down here. Boats. So I think you can see how that's gonna go crazy. So what the purple do, they decide, okay, we'll explore some of this water because we can. So they go explore this water, and they bring back like a bunch of fish and stuff. It's looking pretty good because now they have more food, they're making more money, they're doing good now that a bunch of this is explored. And these guys are more advanced than the orange team because, well, they have boats. They're not more advanced in military stuff though, keep that in mind. So they explore like all of this, and then a group of sailors, they go all the way up here. So this is the explored water, and the purple, they go through here, of course, and they eventually get to this orange area. They get to the orange team, and they have like their own uniforms and stuff. They wear their own uniforms because, well, they're very prideful of their country and civilization. So they go up here to the orange team, and just in case they would find another civilization, they brought food and different trade items, and they traded with the orange team and got much more advanced stuff like weapons and yeah, that kind of stuff. So they trade about like right here, and they make a bunch of money, and they get some cool weapons and like arrows and arrowheads and some cool resources that isn't down here. And the thing that they use to trade is like fish and lumber, because they have a lot of wood. So yeah, boom, these guys are basically allianced. So the purple team, they expand a bit more, and then they send their leader to the team, or to the orange team. So the leader goes over here and over here along the shore and to the capital where they see the most people. He asks where he can meet the king, and he trades and talks to the king. Here's our civilization. We don't really know much of what exists, but here is what we've explored and what we really know we really know exists. So yeah, they do that. The orange team and the purple team, or the pink team, they ally. So they don't really know what other strong civilizations out there exist, but just in case there is strong ones, they ally. Alright, so what they do next, the purple team, they really develop a lot from the orange's knowledge of the military, of their military power. But so does the orange team, because they discover boats. So what the orange team does, they travel from the capital all the way down here, and one person takes a detour and goes over here. So you may be able to see why this is kind of a problem. So the red team actually it's highly developed, and it has pretty good military, and just like it's good in general. And it does not like that the orange team is like, they're kind of raiding the red team. They're like, hey, get out. You're disturbing everything here. It was peaceful. You're kind of killing us. Well, they don't do that yet, but one of the guys, he doesn't give fish and resources to one of the orange team members. So the orange team kills that red team person, and they declare war on each other. So one guy, he goes back to the capital, and he's like, yo, so we found this guys. I think they're literally kind of just us. So let's kill them. Let's declare war. Let's tackle them. Let's get rid of them. Let's make them our territory. But little do they know, the red is super developed, and unrest starts to happen because of the amount of wars that the orange has been doing, and they've just been taking things really fast and not considering to stop doing that and just like kind of focus on economy and making their country like actually good. So the unrest really happens in like this area and up here. And yeah, so this part is, I'm gonna make it slightly darker. So darker means more unrest. All right, so the darker the color for this like orange, like right here, the more unrest there is. So especially like in this area, there's a bunch of unrest. And what the red does, they honestly kind of demolish the orange team for now. So they kind of destroy this area. They do a lot, man. They deal a bunch of damage to the orange team. And once they do this and take like this whole area, they even invade and like light on fire their farmland. This area is fully, this area now has full unrest. So now this area, it is officially in crazy unrest. And it's on the brink of declaring independence from the Orange Crimean team. So now what happens? The red team reaches the capital of the orange team and takes it over. It is now deactivated and like burned down. So they literally kind of died. Now, what happens is this unrest area it declares independence. So now the purple team has declared independence, and the capital of the Orange Crimean team has been taken over by the Red Black Sea team. So yeah. So the Orange Crimean team is falling apart. But it's because the orange team is basically, they have no government because their leader was killed. The survivors decide to surrender to the red team, but the red team just wants peace, so peace is restored, and most of the orange team's land is restored back to them. All right, so I'm gonna actually change the color of this because it kind of looks like the same. So let's change it. All right, so it's blue now, yeah. But the thing is, because the civilization is actually like they're kind of big now, I'm gonna make the capital dots bigger. So this is what the civilization is looking like. And the last line of action that the civilizations take is they all decide to explore a bunch more water because they want as best economy as they can get, because economy is very important. So they explore a ton of waters, and yeah, these areas pretty much connect. And for the last thing that any civilization will do this series is something that the purple team is going to be doing. So the purple team, they explore a bunch, and they eventually, some explorers, they go over here. This area is really important because it has gold, titanium, and it just has a bunch of different metals. And the purple Crimean team, they take some of this land, but not all, because some of it is too cold to inhabit, or too just like dry to inhabit. So they take a fine amount, and then they all explore a bit. Especially this team that goes over here to Istanbul, and they reach like this area. Alright, so thank you all for watching this video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.